What's up, guys? Your boy Ed from Elite TV. You already know. Yes, I am just waking up, and yes, I just saw that the ban list dropped. I am so excited to see it. This gives me a lot of honestly, a lot of anxiety. I don't know what's gonna get hit. I don't know what won't be able to be played anymore. As you guys know, I play Sprite, Kashteras, Dinos, Sword Soul, Atom Emancipators. There's just so many decks that I play that there's just so much room for a lot of things to get hit, even super heavy samurai. So yeah, there's just a lot of things that can go wrong right now, so we're gonna have to see what happens. But let's go ahead and get into the ban list, see what got hit. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this forbidden list. And yes, I can already see the forbidden list right here. I read the first card. Well, I didn't read the first card, but I saw the picture of the first card, so we know that Mind Hacker is getting hit crazy. I think that Kashtera, even without Mind Hacker, is still a really good deck, if not one of the top 3 best decks of the meta anyway. We don't need Mind Hacker to lock out zones, to win, to do a lot of things. Just the ability to banish their stuff off of the field is really good. So Rice Hard Pass or Rice Hard Shangri-La is still pretty good. But yeah, Mind Hacker is gone. So not too bad, not too shabby. I haven't been playing Kashtera like that anyway. But yeah, Kashtera's Mind Hacker is gone. Not too bad. Cyberstein is good to get hit because they branded, ended up coming out with this new fusion that just got printed in the last set that basically allowed them to Cyberstein, pay the 5,000, fusion summon that guy, and then with that guy they would like puppet lock people, and it was so annoying. So that means that people that weren't playing like Explosion were doing that, and for the people that weren't doing that, there were the Samurai players or whatever, because I did see Brayden play the Samurai combo where they would like end up sending like Puppet to the graveyard. They would end up sending the Puppet and then just fusion summoning that guy with Cyberstein and then bringing it out anyway. So that really sucked, and it was kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Continuing with Super Heavy Samurai Scarecrow. It's actually a weird one. I wasn't expecting Samurai to get touched at all in this list, like at all, which is really crazy for me to say that Samurai's gotten hit and it hasn't even played like a full meta of Samurai being like the dominant deck, which is really crazy for me to experience. I guess that's what we're gonna take away from that, but Samurai got hit. Crazy. A Pointer of the Red Lotus. A lot of people were playing a Pointer of the Red Lotus, and it was a one-of. If you thrusted it and set it, it was fine. Or if you opened it and set it, it was whatever. But I don't think that a Pointer of the Red Lotus was just a great card. It did give you like hand knowledge, which was really nice. But besides that, it didn't do much for me. I didn't really like playing it. A lot of my buddies played it, but that's on them. I think they liked that card. But Pointer of the Red Lotus is gone. And Branded Explosion. A lot of people had been calling for Branded Explosion to get hit for a while because they've been gimmick pupping people for a while. And then even then, like the Raw Disciples, dude, like where they were just special summoning. But I mean, like, it's different and it's harder to get over the puppet than the Raw Disciples, because with Raw Disciples, I just Dark Hold a lot. And then I was able to get rid of it and then continue special summoning. But with the gimmick puppet, you are done special summoning for the turn, which is kind of booty. So let's go ahead and continue because this is terrible. All right, for the limited list, right? We got to make sure that okay, so I see Rice Heart right here. We got to make sure that we know that Kashtera was the most dominant deck in the meta. So I'm not surprised that now there's a second hit to Kashtera. So hopefully there aren't more Kashtera cards in this list continuing on, but we're gonna see what happens. So you guys see Kashtera Rice Heart, of course. I've always thought Rice Heart was a one-of, and even if it got hit or whatever, it was fine. But it being a one-of is just makes everything a lot more simple in that aspect, because I just honestly really disliked having to play multiple cards. Like Rice Heart, I didn't think Rice Heart was a good 2-of, and it just made it to where you had to play 2 because if not, your opponent would hit it, and then you just couldn't Rice Heart with their Unicorn or something, and it's just like if you're mirror matching, it's terrible. I think it would make the mirror matches a lot more simple. So if you do go first and you're able to like Unicorn your opponent, it's good. But I mean, like, thinking about without Mind Hacker, you can't 5-zone lock anybody anymore. You can't like full forward zone lock them either. So that's fine. At least the zone locking is gone. But Catch Terrorize Heart, it's not too bad of a hit. I still think the deck is really good. Continuing on, Blaster, the Dragon Ruler. That's crazy. I actually had just picked up a couple of bulk boxes and I saw that there was a Blaster in there. And I was going to get ready to sell it, but we kept it. We were like, hey, you know what? Maybe Dragon Rulers come back one day. Maybe they will, and they did, you know. Dragon Ruler Blaster is back. That's really exciting. Huh? Yeah. But we're going to go ahead and continue. Mathmech Circular. Mathmech Circular is a good hit. I think that they still have a lot of waste to Circular. So it going to 1 isn't too bad. But they can just easily search it and then just continue with their combo. So it isn't great, but it's a small slap on the wrist, which is kind of what we needed. So it's good enough. Continuing on with Psyframe Gear Gamma. That's actually a really weird one. It's just a weird hit to hit Gamma to 1 whenever like the OCG has it at 2. And I've always thought that like Gamma at 2 made a lot more sense than like Gamma at 3. That was just personal though. I wouldn't play Gamma at all ever again anymore now that Gamma is gone. But I mean, like, now it opens up the world for you guys to be able to play like other Psyframe Gear monsters. So like as the one that like negates like trap cards or whatever. I think it's Epsilon or something like that. Peter was playing it. Shout out to Peter Assad. Once your opponent like flips like anti-spell, you hit it and you get a level 8 out there on the field. I think Epsilon's still a level 2, but yeah, level 8 synchro in total was pretty nice. Continuing on, Danglong, the first Yang. I knew Danglong would come back one day. I really wanted to have more copies of it. I'm pretty sure it was like a $5 card even then, or $8 card, somewhere around there. And I was just like, man, I have my one from like way back then, and I'm going to hold on to it. I think it's going to come back. I think it's going to be good. And then it did come back. And it is good. Oh, so exciting. I love whenever we can play like war monsters, you know, because I played Dracos and, you know, now Sword Souls. But True King Dinos is a thing, so it's pretty nice that Danglong is back. So maybe True King Dinos will be played. I haven't seen the semi-limited list yet, but maybe Mist came back. Maybe it's back at 3. I don't know, but True King Dinos would be crazy with Mist at 3 and Danglong at 1. So continuing on with Pearly Delicious Memory. Okay, so you guys have to correct me. I don't know which one Pearly Delicious Memory is, and I really don't care too much. I think Pearly players are just out of it, and they're out of here. I don't really look forward to a lot of Pearly matches. It's just kaiju pat. Like, they're gonna make their towers, you're gonna kaiju them, you're gonna OTK, and you're gonna continue with your day. Just whatever. It's just another Pearly card, but good. Maybe Pearly players will stop playing Pearly because I hate that deck. Continuing on, Nuteria Sacred Beast. Sacred Beast is nice. If Fountain and the rest of the runic stuff didn't get touched, I'm pretty sure like Nuteria would still be playable with runic, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be like the way to go anymore, because runic still does so much. Sorry, runic still does so much that it allows you to discard the one card, and it has to be Sacred Beast Sacred Tree most of the time. And then if it's not that, you're kind of negging at this point, because just Sacred Tree just searched you out so much. But I do think that like maybe 3 was too many, because sometimes you just search and search and search, and then you just kind of like have things in your hand that you don't really necessarily need to have all the time. Or sometimes like I've seen like runic players like not even search sometimes because like they have everything else in hand already, you know. I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and continue with this list. So limited, not too bad. Let's go ahead and see if there's a semi-limited. All right, so we're getting started with the semi-limited here. Off the bat, I can see Fountain, so it looks like Fountain has finally been hit to 2, and I don't think it's enough to be able to hit Fountain to 2, so it looks like runic is still going to be running around for a while longer. Herald of the Orange Light is the first card on our list, and Herald of the Orange Light is a crazy hit. I think that it helps Drytron players here in Houston because, like, you know, there's a lot of Drytron players here in Houston. If you guys have ever played like a regionals here in Houston, you would know. But Orange Light is fine. Like, I'm not a big fan of that card. I don't know if there's other fairy decks out there right now that are like topping consistently, but Orange Light would definitely help out with that. Continuing with Cachatera Unicorn. Oh my god. So that means that if there is a Cachatera Unicorn that's gotten hit, that means this is the third Cachatera hit with Diabolos, with Rice Heart, and now Unicorn. And all of these have gone to 0, 1, and 2, which is crazy. I think Unicorn at 2 is still nice, and it's still fair. It's still nice. Honestly, I don't really think it's a problem anymore. Like, I didn't think Unicorn needed to get hit, by the way. I don't think that any of the Cachatera monsters really needed to get hit, if I'm honest. But it's there. This is a weird one, and it's Lightning Storm. I think Lightning Storm, just like Scythe from Gear Gamma, is a weird hit. I don't think Lightning Storm really needed to get hit. I also don't think Gamma needed to get hit either. But if anything, Lightning Storm at 2 is fine. It doesn't matter. It's whatever. A lot of people are just playing Thrust 2, and then Thrust can set the Lightning Storm or add it to your hand and activate the Lightning Storm, which is whatever. But crazy thing is that also, like, the same thing about it is that, like, I just think Gamma should have gone to 2 instead of 1. I don't know. That's just me. That's crazy, though. Continuing on with Running Fountain, of course. And then Sky Striker Engage. Sky Striker just gets so much fucking love. I hate it. Like, they're getting so much support, and now they're getting their cards back, and it's crazy. Because Engage was one of their cards that just was kind of still hit. I think they still have, like, multi-roll hit or something to 1. But like, I don't even think like Afterburners is hit, or like Widow Anchor is hit. Shark Cannon's not hit. Like, okay. Okay, I'm just not a big fan of Sky Striker, but catch me play it sometime soon, I guess. Sprite Starter is the last card, and Starter is better. It's a good hit. It's a good hit. It's better to have hit Starter than like Jet or anything else, because I think all the other cards that would have gotten hit from Sprite, like Elf, could have probably marked the Sprite engine, which is honestly not great. But that's it for the semi-limited. Let's go ahead and continue to the unlims. Oh my god. Alright guys, continuing with the unlimited list. Straight off the bat, you can see that Quick Fix is a card that is getting unlimited. And for people who do not play in like Spiral format, Quick Fix coming to 3 isn't really a thing, because it's not really a problem. It's whatever. Without Master Plan, I think that Spirals are completely dead. Watch me eat my words soon, and a lot of players come back with Spirals or whatever. Like, there's probably going to be Spiral players out there trying to do something, but I don't know if they would like top 8 of regionals or a YCS, nevertheless, right? But Spiral coming back doesn't really matter. It's whatever. It's just, it's not important. I don't think it's gonna do anything. But here we have Black Wing, Steam the Cloak. Steam the Cloak had just gotten unbanned in the last list from 0 to 1, and now it's 1 to 3. It didn't do anything at 1. It's not gonna do anything at 3. Continuing on with Ali Birdman. I'm pretty sure Gen X Ali Birdman was a 1-of before. It was at 1. It coming back to 3, same thing. It's not doing anything. It doesn't matter. There's just so many cards out there in our Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list that today have been power crept, or today just don't play a unique role in what a good combo is that we would use anymore. So I don't think that there's a lot of cards out there that still need to continue to get banned, like Masterpiece. Like, why is that banned, right? It's not even a good card. But yeah, there's another card here. It's called Samsara Lotus. I actually have to type that into Neuron because I don't remember off the top of my head what does that look like. Let's see, Samsara Lotus. That is this card right here, and it was completely banned. It says, during the end phase, if you control no spells and traps, you can special summon this card from your graveyard in face of attack position. That says, this card's controller takes 1,000 damage during each of their standby phases. Another card that I just don't understand why it was hit for so long. It doesn't even matter. Like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna send that card to my graveyard, have no spells and trap in my grave, pass, special that card, burned myself for 1,000. Ding, ding, ding. Losing fucking time. Not stupid. That card isn't great. I don't think it's nice. There's probably going to be a nice little combo with it later. I'm pretty sure there might have been an OTK or something. I'm pretty sure people are going to special summon this to their opponent's side of the field or whatever. I don't know. I just don't think it was great, and I don't understand why it was banned. I also don't understand why it just came back. Continuing on. Luralisks. Recital Sterling. I don't care. It's Searcher, it's a Rota, whatever. I hate that card. I hate that deck. I hate that combo. I love Tribegates. I just don't like Lureless. Continuing on. Draco Face Off. That's another one that I hadn't seen in a while, so I actually have to type that one off. Draco Face Off. Ooh, I misspelled off. Oh my god. Was it this one? Yeah, it is this one. Crazy card. Let's see. It says reveal one Draco Slayer Pendulum monster and add one Draco Overload Pendulum monster from your deck. Your opponent randomly picks one of them for you to place in your Pendulum Stone or special summon your choice. And you can add the other one to your extra deck face up. You can only activate one Draco Face Off per turn. I understand why this card was so busted. I remember people would talk about how Draco Slayers were a really big thing. I didn't play during that format. I think that it's nice, it's cool. If we saw a true Draco card, I don't care. You know, it's just another Draco Slayer Pendulum card, and it does nothing for me. Continuing on to Multi-Roll. And this seems to be the last card of the whole list, but Multi-Roll is a crazy one. I think that Multi-Roll coming back and Engage coming back is definitely going to put Sky Striker back on the face of the meta. Hopefully a lot of people will play it. Hopefully a lot of people will still do something with it. Shout out to my boy Vince, because he has the latest Sky Striker deck profile on my channel, and it did really good. So with that guy playing Sky Striker then and still like winning a whole tournament, getting first place with it, and now him getting like these other two cards, like that means that he can like play like 2 multi-roll or 3 multi-roll if he wants to, and then like engage at 2. It's crazy. But I mean, like, shit, engage to 2 is like having engage to 3, so that's what I think. But that was it for this list. Let me know what you guys think down below about this list. What was your favorite card that just got unbanned, or your favorite card that got hit out of this list, whatever you guys want to say. What deck you're going to be playing from here on, what deck you were playing, and if your deck got marked or not. I don't think that Samurai players are really losing a lot with Scarecrow getting hit. I think it's still fine. Link ones are insane for Yu-Gi-Oh! And they're super nice, so maybe Adamantivators or Rocks can have a Link 1 soon. That'd be crazy. I just think that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a lot of potential to still do good, and still, there's just so much more to come for Yu-Gi-Oh! As in, like, the following meta will be a little nicer. I don't think the Kashtira are going to be the best deck, but I think the Kashtira is still going to be on the top, like, maybe 3 or 5 decks of the meta. You know, as in, like, there is, like, 10 decks this meta. But hopefully that changes soon. I am tired of seeing a lot of different decks top all the time. I like whenever the rotations between like 3 to 5 decks at the most, and they're all topping, and then you know what to side exactly, and then you don't get caught like off guard by a rando like rogue deck or something, right? Just because a deck tops once, it doesn't mean that the deck is meta. It doesn't mean that the deck is best deck. It doesn't mean that the deck will continue to top all the time. It just means that it completely caught a lot of people off guard, and people couldn't all prepare for everything that there is out there in the world. So we need to fix the meta. We need to fix Yu-Gi-Oh! There's just too much going around and topping all the time. So that's just my personal opinion about it. I think that there's a lot of weird hits like Gamma and Lightning Storm. I think there was a lot of great hits like Expulsion. Cyberstein was great. What else? Scarecrow was alright. I'm not a big fan. Mindhacker was great also. I actually really enjoyed seeing Mindhacker getting hit, and that's coming from a from a Kashtira player. Unicorn is still fine. We're not really gonna struggle without it. That means that Fenrir's can finally go back up in value, because they were like 40 bucks, and that really sucked. But yeah, like, just Yu-Gi-Oh! Has so much going on that there's just so much more that, you know, can still happen. But hopefully the meta gets fixed soon to where like we focus on one thing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please comment something down below. Let me know what you guys think about this ban list. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Don't forget to check out Dank Rituals. Their link will be down in the description. Also, you guys should definitely join my Facebook group. I have a lot of really cool updates and a lot of really good information that you guys might want to keep up with about giveaways and whatnot on there. Also, please guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I would like for you guys to turn on that bell notification as well. I would like to grow my percentage of subbed and not subbed from 20% higher. I would really appreciate that. And don't forget to like, comment, share. You already know, guys. Appreciate y'all very much, and I'll see y'all in the next video.